some time, Mama no Mukabro Cheko. Do don't say anything to Abonte. And I'm catching and go, yeah, sweet ding. Zan fellow, sorry, I debut interview go for Jam. Oh, now, but Jamie now what? O Saya Ubenyan Krata, ya Kasa, ye, Ghana Gono. Say, Germany, Obi Kawa, Yatiko DNA. Friends, no money DNA by ye, ye the big internet, so poor Lamban Tempo, near Kasa, oh, Germany, Ubana, be wow, be say, Ubenya Pipa. Ya no, I make what's law no to Untiasia Koshipu. Yeah, our job is to get you the proper people, no information. Tene, lawyer, you know, by the hour. Into ye, tria, a queer. You can to me $400 and now $500 an hour, $1,000. You confess can way. But on one who send in Ghana for home battery or to see if you out there. My main church a Ghana for so the Ochna, oh, compare this album. Ya catch him for none a clear never hand or betching for say, oh, apply for this. I check social media. No one can be there on battery and a Nigerian or culture. I'm going to Texas. They cotton weights. Go do airport and you didn't see plane. Say back to Niger. Go to Abuja and Lagos. Go. Kotinaho, obesani B1, B2, another business. Wanya, and they say, who do airport on Babuza question? You're very, very careful. You can't someone move here, Mbaba online, no matter the you never listen. Okay, Mama, good evening. I call by saying, yeah, that's so when you're one trepa to even do this for us. Yeah, appreciate any super. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I just saw where you're
Good afternoon to all the listeners. It's here for you now.
That's a pa, and I make a sense to me to our country. That's so I did only ever got only on Ghana for Obiaba to cry. It's about first and foremost about this. Also, I'm the bond or Abase say, Ubenya Vesa, your mouth bond, take your sky to
the patrol, to say, I'm sure some people bratted that I say President Trump or why any one big, beautiful bill act. He had a dream and a vision. So, per se, one law, it will be beer, shame. I said buffet, everything inside. And I said, you can inquire zoo, Nambia will be. So, the law encompasses various aspects of the United States, management. Yeah, they're inside it, or immigration provisions be or say change immigration landscape, in the US, no more say house, almost voting on the bill, draft of law, almost voting, and on their Senate, not Senate, also voting, they have their version. So, now, and they had one final version, medical regulations, immigration regulations, tax regulations, now one law. It's President Trump signing into law. July 4th on the day of independence of the United States. Now in it, provision be a friend a visa integrity fee. In fact, and then I'm Judiciary Committee of Congress, before they draft sa bills, witnesses, State Department, a federal agency now. That's responsible for U.S. embassies never issue visas. Until they had two past members of the State Department. In fact, now Yejuma was Ghana issuing visas. So they went to testify, and that will help the Judiciary Committee to draft immigration laws. And as part of the discussions of the Judiciary Committee, almost say enough talk about illegal immigration. As I say, we're focusing on legal immigration, because legal immigration is also another avenue amount for taking advantage of. And also tighten. And during the Judiciary Committee, debate, analysis, they even mentioned Solomon, Egyptian national now. He came in on a B2 visa. Or the B2 visa be rare, and Boulder, Colorado, now people protesting, I believe, to free Israel, peaceful protest. And I say makeshift fire. Eja about to crowd moon. And a head team could be about 18 people into a serious issue. It's a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Any call, visa, crowd back in on visas legally. It's as part of that, almost say visa regular process of the Koji visa, no, there's now going to be a lot of light shining on them. They are under the radar to make sure, say, amount for bad, they don't overstay. Because again, Solomon, Papa, you're Bombi, almost your buyer, no. 1 month after he entered on a B2 visa, no, applying for asylum. And according to one of the members of the Judiciary Committee, you can tell, say, and they are dreaming or the buyer. Tourists, which is the purpose of a B2 visa, not buyer. Say, and they apparently interviewed the family members. They also said, confirm, say, okay, all the B2 visa are na and yes, say, so which of baby of buy. And na the committee know the goal of the visa integrity fee. They say, Pebibia ebe timi are disincentivizing kokwa ba betimi asanko.
Okay, nti ade bia be wa obesan ba Ghana biem nya che unko ka no.
Obesan ba Ghana. No sika no she statute no ma. It's pegged at a minimum of $250. Minimum no NHS said the Secretary of Homeland Security, they can raise their fee by regulations. Okay. 250 minimum, yeah, per year for 300 for fiscal year 2025. But every year, so starting from fiscal year 2026, no, there's going to be an upward adjustment based on inflation and CPI, consumer index.
So not just next year, maybe me about $250, maybe cost ro.
Now, in fact, this year, once they make the announcement, so the law in Kwabo Bisa say, the law is already in effect. Now, as to implementation, because my law now, if a federal agencies now, implement operationalization strategies. Okay, time ben link ben process ben send your scanner, send your scanner, and some of Omutimi formulate then they'll issue an advisory to the public. So, okay, moving forward, when you have your visa issued, visa now, this is the fee. So you have to send a client 250 minimum. Okay. And they can raise it by regulation.
Ghana no. Obia okoji B1, B2 visa. Ana I visa. F1 students one visa near. J visa ni ade obi abetua $250 a wo de beto ho chese wo kona well overstay na wo ba de a na wo ba abaju sika wo mbesa do sika na ma wo.
Into share wording of the statute. So first of all, visa integrity fee, let me start by saying it says security deposit and as a bond. And so the sika once it's only paid once visa no ye amount. And you deny visa. Okay. From performance visa. And it's meant for non-immigrant visas. That's what the statute says. Oma exclude any particular non-immigrants from the statute. And at third, green card or say then you file they say immigrant visa. And we immigrant visa and non-immigrant visa. That's correct. Okay. And so for non-immigrant visa, just a student. Work visas, H1B, B2 visas, and in terms of reimbursement, social strict reading of the statutes, now almost say the Secretary of Homeland Security may reimburse. So if permissive and your mandatory say, you shall be reimbursed, they may. And and strict criteria follow and sana. If you play by the rules, you may get your money. Or violate terms of a non-immigrant visa or they think that a bit disincentivizing for.
Oh, but because when him say $250, they're gonna go yes, Cabernet Camobia, I ready to go. And so would be $250 my young Kodia, boy,
in fact, I'm out in the Quran, not make kind of mystery, and I'm saying, I'm Ghana for about it, $250. They don't need $250 to go back. They don't need to get back $250 because of ejuma ko be 1 week no obi say sika ne back enti no it's a point almost pointless because there's going to be a lot of chaos and just trying to regulate a deal way. Meanwhile, the people no almost no. I don't think said that 250 bond fee
But young brother, he says it's almost multiple entry, be single entry 3 months. Can also because baby sukuta 5 years. What will happen today? Be kuta 1 year. Any identity no question almost multiple entry be man.
To say we share your social media and it's when none I think I say US embassy Nigeria almost they gave an official announcement say as of July 8th, moving forward, all visas issued on July 8th and after, they will be subject to a single entry and a 3-month expiration. Now, let me explain that. Because a single entry, in fact, previously, Ghana was entitled to a lot of, let me start by saying there's a reciprocity table, and that's a reciprocity chart, and that's a visa reciprocity schedule. So that schedule, you say, you do me, I do you. There are some bilateral agreements more diplomatic. For legal side, the OSHA Immigration Nationality Act, Section 22C2, it tells you, say, there is a US can mirror the reciprocity of other countries. In the end, it's Ghana for if they are giving visas to almost US citizens, so the Ghana embassy in DC, if they are giving visas to US citizens, similar classification of visas, validity period, the US will also mirror it. So they kind of do me, I do you. They mirror that kind of thing to the greatest extent possible, to the largest extent possible. It's, not just say, that is the understanding. But beyond that, when they say a visa sanction, it's more a visa sanction. Even the advisory now, US Embassy Nigeria, and almost it was based on visa overstay, not managing identity documents like passports near there. But going to the okay, so reciprocity schedule you have access to all the countries in the world. You can put in the country and it will tell you the type of visa, how much, what is the maximum extent possible a consular officer can issue. It is some of the countries that are B2 visa, they can issue up to 10 years. Ghana, up to 5 years. 5 years, multiple entry. It's the maximum extent. Consular officer will Ghana, say, 5 years. Discretionary, I can give you 2 years. No, some single entry, but generally, 5 years, multiple entry. So, Department of State website now, who said that change has been reflected.